Hey, thanks for joining me, and this is the third episode of It's a Vegan Cooking Show. Yay! So today I'm cleaning out my fridge because I'll be leaving town for a few days, and so I have a bunch of vegetables here that I don't want to go bad. I'm also hungry as always, and so I gotta make some food, and so that's what I'll be doing today. I'm just basically just gonna get crafty with what I have, and I'm gonna make something nice so I can just munch on throughout the day. So yeah, looks like I'll be making broccoli. I'm just gonna stir up some veggies, cauliflower rice, and some potatoes. So I think I'm doing two kinds of potatoes. So I'll be boiling some potatoes for like a mashed potato. With a plantain. I think yesterday I made mofongo, so today I'm gonna make mashed potatoes with plantain, which is basically mofongo. Okay, so I'm also gonna be making little fried up like potatoes, so that'll be exciting too. So I think it's gonna be a long episode, so here we go. Yeah. All right. So I went ahead and started the over here the water. So I'm already boiling water. And that water right there is actually going to be for, you know what? I think I might as well throw the potato in there, right? There's a lot going on since I'm trying to get rid of everything. So that's why you see all of them here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get the potatoes in there, just so they're in there for now. But this is also where I'm gonna make the broccoli. So I already made mofongo yesterday, as you guys saw in episode 2. So I still have one more plantain left, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just throw it in with my potatoes, because why not? I am making mashed potatoes. Yesterday I made mofongo. It's basically the same thing. Though some people do fry their plantains to make mofongo. I've never made it that way. Neither has my mom, but maybe one day. Alright. Cool. So I already went ahead, and so over here, what I'm doing in that pot over there is I am just boiling up potatoes, some potatoes, and plantains, green plantains. So that's what's going on over there. All right, cool. Alright, so now I'm just gonna get the broccoli, and I'm gonna cut them up in these smaller pieces here. I do normally like to kind of stir fry my broccoli sometimes, but I'm not doing that this time because there's already a lot going on. And like I said, I'm just trying to get this all out of my fridge so I can have something to munch on for the day. Now, I'm pretty much just eating this all day. This is just what I'm going to eat all day. So, maybe, I think this is it for me. Yeah, today. This is a lot of food. I mean, who knows? I might find something tonight, but I doubt it. Okay, so the broccoli's all cut up. So now I'm gonna go ahead and boom, get the broccoli in over here. The potatoes and plantains are already boiling, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bam. That's it. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna do is work on the potatoes, since potatoes take forever to cook. At least for me they do. Oh my goodness, this candle thing is like on the corner is so bad. Okay, I got candles going on over here because why not? So, alright, potatoes, yeah. So I like my potatoes kind of like the way Taco Bell makes them. Nice and crispy, and just, you know, I just don't know how they season it. They do it so good. I'm gonna have to look it up. Maybe somebody online can tell me. But these, I'm just gonna do it like that. Real simple. Just half. Now the thing with potatoes is that they're just really difficult to cook. Because I don't want them to be, I like them to be really crispy on the outside, but like super soft on the inside. Maybe not like super crispy, but like well done at least. But I don't like it to be also like hard, you know, like when the potato's not cooked right and it's like hard. I hate that. So here we go. Now, I'm not a professional, not a professional cook. Just to let you know, I am self-taught. So, from what I've learned with potatoes, just from experience, just for me, because this is just what I learned for myself. Like I said, I don't like, the potatoes are really hard to cook because I like them crispy and I like them to be soft on the inside. But I like them cooked right because sometimes you'll get that hardness and they're still like kind of hard and raw. I don't like that. I like them to be nice and soft on the inside and like crispy, nice and well done and crispy on the outside. And so getting that result can be kind of hard, especially sometimes I'll get the wrong potato at the store and like, you know. So I hope these will come out good. Normally what I do is that I'll let them kind of cook in water a little bit. I'll try not to overdo it, because if I overdo it then they'll go to mush. I don't want them to get mushy because I'm not making mashed potatoes. And so, but I do want a little bit of water so that they can soak up a little bit, because I really want them to cook on the inside. And that's the goal I'm going for. I'm going so they get nice and soft on the inside and nice and crispy and well done on the outside. What I don't want is for them to get super crispy on the outside and then the inside isn't well done. That's what I don't want. Then I'm gonna be upset, and that's not gonna be the amazing potato experience I want. So potatoes are very hard for me. I'm still trying to figure it out. Not exactly sure what I'm doing wrong, but got my hands all up in it. But anyways, mashed potatoes. Yeah, so anyways, this is for me. So let's start by, Alright, cool. So like I said, I'm just gonna add a little bit of water. This should be good. So I'm also just gonna go ahead and just start seasoning them. So salt, I like my things spicy, so we're gonna go with some chili powder and cayenne pepper. Now the potatoes I do like heavily seasoned too. Potato. All right, here we go. And then the top secret ingredient. Now this is top secret, you guys. Like this ingredient is like top secret. So I'm gonna go into the vault. I have to go into the vault to find this top secret. You know what I mean? Here it is. I'm almost out of the liquid gold. Can you guess what it is, y'all? Soy sauce! Soy sauce! Here we go. Soy sauce! Alright. We're gonna just throw some soy sauce in there. I love soy sauce. Literally stop me. I will put soy sauce on everything. Everything. Literally everything. It's just like, what the heck. Okay. So, got our soy sauce in there. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I might even let it go on low a little bit just to simmer up because I really want those potatoes to be soft on the inside. But like I said, I don't want them to be in water for too long because I do believe they're gonna start turning to mashed potatoes. That's what I don't want. So, very delicate. Let's see. All right, so we got a squash here. So I have this big giant squash, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just cutting big pieces of the squash because I think I'm gonna do a much larger grilling of this. I don't want little pieces, so I cut my squash up into these bigger pieces right here. And that's how we're gonna go. I already cut up my bell pepper. So I have red bell pepper here. I love red bell pepper. So that's gonna go in here. And then I have some more chilies and the rest of my habanero pepper and jalapeno. Alright. Now I do like my potatoes to be spicy, so I will throw some of these jalapenos and habaneros in here with my potatoes too. Now I'm gonna go get some rosemary real quick. Oh, I'm just gonna go get some rosemary from my garden. Just casually. Not at the supermarket, my garden. Alright. Y'all just wait, this cooking show is gonna kick off and it's gonna be big. Y'all gonna see me and it's gonna be me, Martha Stewart, and Snoop Dogg, the cooking show. You just wait. I had the rest of the cilantro. I'm gonna use the rest of the cilantro. So you'll see a lot with like what I do is I just use what I have because that's just how you do it, you know? And that's just how it is. I don't even know what to say. The other thing I said about live streaming, I'm on a different place right now in life when it comes to media. COVID was such a big deal. COVID was a disaster for everybody. But I think one of the beautiful things was that I am now reconnecting with media post-COVID, like more, and I've always been fascinated with like fast capturing and posting and sharing, it seems, and I used to be overwhelmed with the filming of the videos, and then afterwards you would have to edit the videos and then post them. And so then I used to make graphics and stuff. I used to kind of be into motion graphics and stuff, and you know, it's a lot. Editing is a lot. You know, you got files and you have to render things out and do all that stuff. And so for someone like me, I like things to be super fast, kind of seamless. And so that's why I really enjoy like social media, Instagram, and posting on here, because it's just quick, it's post, it's go. And so now I'm setting strict limits for myself, like even things that like are turning me on, like the OBS, and like, you know, it would be a much cooler experience if I like filmed this and then put it onto the studio on my desktop and then put like little graphics on here for you guys and did all that. But that's the part of production that I'm trying to avoid, because that's when I start getting lost in the editing, and then I don't find the enjoyment of quickly sharing with you guys. Anyways, it's just a one-man show. I don't have a team like that. I'm not trying to sit here all day and edit. So I find more enjoyment, more peace and happiness doing these quick capturing and posting and sharing. And so that's basically what I mean. I'm creating limits with the way that I produce things. So since I'm doing these little shows, I told myself I was not going to go out and like buy a bunch of food and make extravagant dishes, because I'm not trying to take this that seriously. I'm trying to just do little shows and give more genuine access to my life. So like, these are the real vegetables I had in my fridge, like to cook with you guys. This is what I was planning on making, like when I got the food 2 days ago. And that's the way that I'm running my show, is that I'm basically just gonna show you what I do in the kitchen every single day, but I'm not gonna stretch myself to these limits to give you guys this, to create a show and a narrative. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So anyways, back to the grilling. Yeah. So in here, anybody joining us, we have potatoes, veggies, squash, broccoli, and down here some potatoes and a plantain. Okay. And the secret ingredient is soy sauce. Now, I need to figure out how Taco Bell makes their potatoes, because like, I need to figure out what they use. How about a little bit of research? I love research. So, okay. Give me 1 second before we start our research. I'm gonna get this going. Now, I want to put the onions in this too. I forgot the onions. So, go back here for a second. Let's get some onion time, yeah? So, I didn't really want to put the onion in this certain dish because the onion gets like oniony and whatever, but I am not gonna let the onion go because this is a good onion and I'm about to leave town and I'm not gonna sit here and let this onion get icky because I bought it. It is a beautiful condition. It's a perfect onion. I just cannot sit here and just let it not be eaten. So it's going in the dish. And, that's pretty much a lot of how I make my food. I'm using what I have because that's just the way I grew up. And basically, this onion makes sense in one of my dishes that I'm making. Not like I don't necessarily want it in there because it'll make it kind of goopy-ish and oniony. But the reality of the fact is that I can't let this onion go bad. And it can complement the dish. It can go in there and it will be fine in that dish. And at the end of the day, that's just how my life is as a vegan. So, and a lot of the food you'll see, if I told you in an earlier episode, a lot of the food that I make are usually for like magical cleansing purposes. So for that reason, I will throw this onion into a dish even though it might not exactly need to go in there. So I gave you my reasonings. I'm kind of an onion. Back and forth, start crying. Oh. I'm just crying right now. Okay. So that's it for the onions here. Put them in here. So yeah, so like I said, I didn't exactly want onions in this dish, but since I don't want to waste the onions and the onions can go in here, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw them in there. And you'll see me do this a lot, because like I said, I don't want to waste food, and this onion can go in here just fine. Okay, so the potatoes have kind of been sizzling in this water for a good minute, and it's starting to kind of worry me now. So this is I'm gonna go ahead and just get some of this water out, because So I got some of that water out because, like I told you, my biggest fear when it comes to these potatoes is for them to get too mushy. I don't want them to get too mushy. So yeah. But I put them in the water also because I want them to get nice and soft in the center and nice and crispy on the outside. And so that's why I did the water at first a little bit, because if I didn't do that, then the center, they'll be too crispy on the outside and the center won't be completely cooked. And that'll just annoy me. That's the worst for me. So I did a little bit of water, but I just poured some out because I don't want them to get mushy, because then it'll start turning into mashed potatoes, and that's what I don't want either. So hopefully now that was enough to make sure that the center gets nice and soft. So now I can nuke the outside because I want the outside to be super crispy, and that's gonna take a long time. I'm gonna put that like in the medium. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. So For this one right here, soy sauce. I put soy sauce just about on everything. Salt, pepper, and that's it for now. I don't want to get crazy on this dish. I'm gonna keep it super simple, salt and pepper, bam. That's it. Same thing for the broccoli. I like to just sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper for that broccoli that's boiling in there. Now y'all, when I used to be younger, like I said, like growing up, it was just anything that we had in the kitchen, and that's basically what we're doing today, is just that we're cooking with whatever we have left, because that's just what we got going on. And so it's just what we got, which ain't much. Yeah, I grew up very, very poor. Very, very poor. And so I used to just make whatever I had. Like I would noodles and craft cheese. You know, this is before I was vegan. I'm about to celebrate my 1 year vegan. But it was whatever we had in the fridge. I used to make the craziest things: peanut butter and jelly tacos. Just like the most absurd things. I used to just eat like 7 eggs. I would make this gigantic, disgusting omelet. Oh, it's like 7 eggs. Like 10 eggs, I don't even know. This is a massive omelet. But, that's how it was. You would just eat whatever you had and make whatever you had. I used to even make ham and cheese peanut butter sandwiches. That was another one I used to make. Or like, no, peanut butter with cheese. Yeah. The Kraft singles. Just for times. So what I used to do, I used to grab all the seasonings and just put them in there. I would like literally every seasoning I had, I would just throw it in there. Just, yeah. And you know, since I'm more spiritual these days, I do that. I do that for cleansing purposes sometimes, but it's kind of excessive. I mean, honestly, like crazy witch. All right, so. Okay. So. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna start on the cauliflower rice because for some reason I wanted it in my life. Now, when I bought the cauliflower rice, I had imagined myself making a second dish of beans, but I forgot to get the beans, and like I said, I'm not about to go out and get them for this live stream, so goodbye beans, and it's not happening. So what I am doing, I'm keeping it super simple. It's just gonna be a cauliflower just stirred up in this thing with some butter. And this will be it for me today. Hopefully, this will be all I eat. Oh, for the meat lovers, I do have, since I am doing weird food, I do have plant-based beef tips. So I'll throw these with the potatoes to make like steak potato stir fry-ish, steak fries, whatever you want to call it, steak potato thingies. So yeah, so that's exciting. So yeah, the world is a beautiful place. There's no excuse. Okay, so these are gonna start, they're starting to get crispy-ish. Though I'm not sure about how I feel about them really getting crispy-ish in the center. But that's okay, I'll keep them all low. Soy sauce helps. Soy sauce always helps. I'm literally obsessed with soy sauce. Okay. Alright. Broccoli's pretty much done. So I'll go ahead and move the broccoli. The potatoes and stuff over here are still getting boiled. I'm just gonna add more water to it. So yeah, so I'm gonna add a little bit more water just because, you know, I do feel safer now. They need a little bit more water. So I took all that water out earlier because I was scared of the potatoes getting mushy. And honestly, you know what? It's better safe than sorry. So I'm just gonna add little bits of water, little bits at a time. See? That's not really good salt. I think I'm just going to try to go for the little black pepper. Oh, so we were going to do research. That's right. We were going to see if I can find out what Taco Bell uses to make their, how do they season it? But before I research, I can't believe it's not butter, so throw that in there. This is for this. Potatoes take forever to cook. If you think you're gonna cook some potatoes in 5 minutes and run out the door, you are mistaken. Well, not these at least. A little bit of water for this. potatoes, and a plantain. Yep. Eating the broccoli. It's amazing. like I've learned just adding water little bits at a time is really good for the potatoes here. I don't know why I put water in the cauliflower. You don't really want to do that because water has its own, cauliflower has its own water. And so, you definitely don't. Anything you put pours the water out. Yeah. Cauliflower. So, let's see if you can find anything out. So, I'm trying to figure out how Taco Bell seasons their potatoes. Okay. Look like paprika, cayenne pepper, and black pepper. Well, I don't think that's the whole recipe. I don't know. Taco Bell be having some really yummy potatoes. I don't know how they do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the steak tips. Check out how these are coming out. Look at that. Yummy. Alright. Plant-based beef tips. This is the reason why I'm so fat. Oh, you're vegan, you'll be so skinny. No, this is literally just protein. And if you don't work out, like we all learned in school, that protein goes right to your where ass. So, all that protein. But this should be really yummy and fun. No animals were harmed in the making of these steak fries. And so since these are protein, these only really need just like 15 minutes in there, but I like to get them really well done. And like I said, I'm also trying to like make sure that my potatoes are super, super crispy. But soft on the inside. So the cauliflower, I'm pretty much done with that. I just wanted to stir it up a little bit. It's good to go. So that was it for the cauliflower rice. It's coming down to it, y'all. So, want a better view. This is done. I already turned this off. This is all coming together. Yay! I'm almost done. I can't believe it. Let me get to the potatoes and stuff over here. Yeah, this will literally be all my food for today. And I'm really happy about that. I don't have to go out and get food from anywhere. I don't have to spend any money. So that's amazing. Oh, no. Just a splash. Cheese, vegan cheese. Alright. As you wish. That's amazing. So it's kind of like it is mashed potatoes, but there's a plantain in there, so it's kind of like mofongo. I swear I'm not obsessed with mofongo. Well, great choice, y'all. Mofongo, but really just mashed potatoes, cheese. My potatoes came out exactly the way I was hoping for them to. I can tell. I'm letting that steak cook. Vegan steak, plant-based. I can know that I can leave town and not have to let all this food spoil. So I'm just letting it get really nice and crispy. This takes forever. This is just the way I like it done. I like mine very well done. So just gonna let this sit here and keep cooking for a little bit. But everything else is pretty much done. We're just waiting for these potatoes now. Well, you know what? As a matter of fact, I think I can just let you guys go. So yeah, that was pretty much the gist of it. Thank you guys for joining me today. I'm gonna take a break for a few days. I think I won't be here. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys find some of this interesting. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thank you. Take care.